Hello everyone. Today we're going to look at signed numbers and multiplication and division. So just like with addition and subtraction, we're assuming you know how to multiply and divide numbers, whether they're whole numbers, fractions, decimals, whichever. We're focusing on the signed numbers part, when they're positive, when they're negative. If you want a review of how to do the multiplication and the division, then look at the first few sections of the book under the review section. What we need to do to figure out whether our answer is positive or negative is to count the number of negative signs that appear in the problem. If there are an even number of negative signs, then the answer is positive. And if there are an odd number of negative signs, then the answer is negative. So we're just going to do some examples. We're going to start with multiplication. 4 times negative 3. There's one negative sign, so our answer is negative, and 4 times 3 is 12. So we get negative 12. Negative 8 times negative 7, there are two negative signs. 2 is even, so our answer is positive, and we get positive 56. Negative 2 times 3 times 4, there's one negative sign, so our answer should be negative. 2 times 3 times 4 is 24, so we get negative 24. 0 times negative 3, there's one negative, so our answer would be negative, except for the fact that 0 times anything is 0, and plus or minus 0 is still 0. So we get just 0. Negative 8 times negative 3 times negative 10. There are three negatives, so our answer is negative, and 8 times 3 times 10 is 240. So we get negative 240. Negative 2 times positive 1/3 times negative 9/4. There are two negative signs, so our answer is positive. And then if I multiply them out, if I simplify, I can cancel out a 3 there, and I can cancel a 2 there, and I'm left with positive 3/2. Positive 0.2 times negative 0.24. There's one negative, so our answer is negative. 2 times 24 is 48, and then there are three decimal places, so we get negative 0.048. Negative 8 times negative 2 times positive 2 times negative 0.3. There are three negatives, so our answer should be negative. And then 8 times 2 times 2 times 0.3 is 9.6. So we get negative 9.6. The last one for multiplication, negative 2 times 3 times 10/3. That's one negative sign, so our answer is negative. The 3's cancel, and we get negative 20. So now we'll do the same thing with division. Division, we typically only have two numbers, so we'll either have 0 negatives, 1 negative, or 2 negatives. So 24 divided by negative 3, that's one negative. Our answer will be negative. And 24 divided by 3 is 8, so we get negative 8. Negative 32 divided by negative 4, that's two negatives, so our answer is positive. 32 divided by 4 is 8. 0 divided by negative 3. There's one negative, so our answer would be negative. However, we do have 0 divided by something, so we just get 0. Negative 2/3 divided by 5/6. That's one negative, so our answer is negative. Don't forget that when you divide by a fraction, you're multiplying by the reciprocal. So this is negative 2/3 times 6/5. The 3's cancel, and we end up with negative 4/5. 0.25 divided by negative 0.5. That's one negative, so our answer is negative. And I get negative 0.5. As my last one, I have negative 26 divided by negative 1/4. There are two negatives, so my answer is positive. And again, division of a fraction means multiplying by the reciprocal. The reciprocal of 1/4 is 4, so 26 times 4 is 104. So read through the book. Let me know if you have any questions, try out the homework, and good luck.